Who takes the Kyoji Horiguchi Darrion Caldwell rematch and why?
A Caldwell. I mean, Caldwell was winning the first fight, and just Kyoji had a real good answer to the grappling and just got lucky. Yeah, I don't want to say lucky, but he made the right move. Caldwell made a mistake. I remember watching Caldwell dominate Joe Taminglo and then make a mistake, get submitted, same kind of thing. Rematch, just dominated. It almost made it look easy. Same kind of situation. Taminglo was a smaller kind of a bantamweight. Kyoji's more like really a flyweight fighting a bantamweight. I'm excited to see this fight in person, but I don't see Caldwell losing. He was winning the first fight. I don't think he's gonna lose again. I just don't see it at all.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one, man. Caldwell was definitely winning that fight before the submission, before he got caught in a guillotine. Mm-hmm. And another thing too to keep in mind is that this is going to take place in a cage. So the wrestler is going to have a better advantage. Now, if you put them in that same position in a cage, I find it highly unlikely that Horiguchi gets that submission off because the space that would be required to move his torso enough to wrap that arm around the neck. And then to complete that choke, like he had to fall through the rope some in order to do it. You're not going to fall through the fence like that. The fence won't give the way the ropes do. And up until that point, man, Caldwell was just doing what he wanted as far as the grappling. I don't think it's necessarily going to be the most exciting fight in the world. I think it's going to be a pretty boring affair. He's going to take him down, hold him down, maybe beat him up a little bit, maybe not, but at least win the positional battles. I say he wins that fight based on that. But I do love the fact that we have this cross-promotional championship fight. That I think is more so the story beyond the action that takes place in the cage. But as far as cross-promotional fights go, this is one of the better matchups. It may not be entertainment-wise, but for pure merit, this is one of the best fights you can make cross-promotionally. So
like the
I'm
best.
Really looking forward to it.
Since like Gilbert Forcinia in Strikeforce, this is a better one because Kyoji is legitimately one of the better flyweights in the world, definitely one of Risen's best, and Caldwell's very, very good, one of Bellator's best. So it's similar to that in a lot of ways.
Right, and Horiguchi, for everyone who is just diehard UFC and nothing else, Horiguchi earned himself a flyweight title shot. So he's a guy who proved himself effective in the UFC, and it took the greatest lighter weight fighter of all time to defeat him. And that was very early in his career. So I like what Horiguchi has been able to do since leaving the UFC. He's fantastic at what he does, but I think this is Caldwell's matchup simply because of the wrestling, simply because it's going to be in a cage. So yeah, Caldwell wins that in my opinion.